If you are happy and you know, clap your hands. If you are happy and you really want to show it. If you are happy and you know, clap your hands. If you are smart and you know, be silent. If you are smart and you know, be silent. If you are smart and you know, and you really want to show it. If you are smart and you know, be silent. That's to clap for yourselves. My name is Sandy Opondinchi. I am a journalist and a volunteer from the National Ambassadors Organization, an organization that is here to speak to you on a topic. Before I start, I want to thank your headmaster and your teachers, Mr. Chris or Sir Chris, for giving us the opportunity to speak to all of you. Who knows MIL? Okay, so MIL stands for Media and Information Literacy. So what did I say we are talking about?
Media and Information Literacy.
Very good. Shine for yourself. Shine. Give yourself one big clap. That's good. So as I said, we are doing media and information literacy. But we are not just looking at that topic, but we are looking at it towards the election. How many of you have election this year? Exactly, general election. Very good. Clap for him. So we are having a very good. We are having a general election the 7th of what? December. Can you all read what's on the board?
Yes.
Let's read. Very good. Can I get 2 volunteers? So look at what we are going to do, or they are going to do. You see what I just did? What did I do? Exactly. Smart student. I whispered something to her. She's going to do the same thing to the lady. Whisper something to her. Okay, so my friend, please come. What's your name?
Alicia.
What did she say?
Pekwananse is dead.
She said Pekwananse is dead. Okay, let's clap for them. So Alicia and what? Nanaba. Nanama. Okay, Nanama ground. Okay, let's clap for them. So let's clap for them. So Alicia and what? Nanama. So you see what they just did?
Yes.
When I started, I introduced myself. I said I'm what?
Mr. Andy of Bondage.
Very good. But what do I do? What's my profession?
Journalist.
Exactly. So I'm a journalist.
Yes.
I've reported, or the news has come out. Pekwananse is very sick. I've reported to you, Ghanaians, the world. And then someone will just stand up and he wants to do something. He wants to destroy Pekwananse. We all know Pekwananse. He's a bad person. But in this situation, he's good. Okay? So that the person, I'm not saying this girl is bad, but the person who has also heard information wants to destroy Pekwananse. So he will go ahead and tell something different. Hey, have you heard? Pekwananse is dead. So that's what Nanama told what? Alicia. So Nanama has done what? Lied. That's correct, but there's a name for it. Nanama has misinformed Alicia, and that is going to be the basis of our discussion today. So we are going to look at what? Misinformation and disinformation. When we say information, what is information?
Information is the news we receive from someone.
So Daniel says that information is something we receive from someone, isn't it? That's correct. It's not wrong. Not far from what I have here. So what I have here is that information is a knowledge or a raw data that is processed or stored to be given out to someone or to communicate to someone through text or what? Audio or video. So what I'm doing, I'm giving information, isn't it? I have the knowledge. I have a raw data. I have processed it. So then what I'm talking to you about, you are doing what? Media and information literacy towards the 2024 general election. I didn't just stand out, come and say, I'm come talk to you guys. I planned. That is the processing. It's my book. So you could see that from time to time, I'll do what? I'll refer. So I plan. So information is what? It's a raw data or a knowledge. Then you communicate with someone. It can be through a text. That's what we normally nowadays we call WhatsApp. Do you understand? So what my friend is taking here right now, he's taking a video. It's an information I'm trying to give to some of you, but who are not here, but will get a video to watch somewhere else. Do you understand the information now? So we have something that we also call information disorder.
Giving someone the wrong information.
That's good. Let's appreciate it. Appreciate. When we say information disorder, okay, info, the same as information disorder. It is basically, or it refers to the spread of false news or misleading an individual or a community. So what we just displayed here, myself, Nanama, Alicia, I had an information. That's the first one. I had a raw information. I processed. I told the general public. Nanama took it. She did what? She misinformed, or she changed it to harm whatever it is, or whatever reason she may have. To harm what? Alicia. Alicia may also go on to do what? To tell someone. Let's look at 3 types of information disorder. Who can help us? Information disorder. I mentioned some of the types not long ago. I mentioned some of the types, yes.
True testing.
No. This one is, you have tried it, but this one is the process through which someone communicates an information to someone. We are looking at the types of information disorder. Fayazano, that shows how confident you are. Yes, try.
Harmful information.
Harmful information. That's correct, but there's a name for it. Oh, I mentioned it when Alicia and Ananaba finished. I mentioned a particular name. Yes.
Misinformation.
Misinformation. Clap for her. So, that's one. Miss, please pardon my handwriting, okay? Misinformation. And there's another one too. Yes, my friend at the back. Disinformation. Appreciate her. So what's the third answer? Malinformation. Clap for yourselves. Clap for yourself. You understand? So the 3 types of information disorder is what? This misinformation. Mention it. That's very good. Now let's look at these 3 things. This is where the main focus is. Don't be distracted. Okay? If you don't take anything at all from here, take these 3 things. And you may say, oh, this one, it won't come in my exam. Fine. Now if you know for yourself. I wasn't taught this thing when I went to school at Market 2. I went to Market 2 GHS and then the GHS at Simply Compound. So yes, you understand? That shows that if you learn hard, you also become what you want to become in future. Isn't it?
Yes.
Do you believe it? Yes. Exactly. So this is what? Misinformation. If you don't take anything at all from here, don't forget these 3 things. We saw what myself, Nanama and Alicia did. Misinformation is the unintentional spreading of what? Information. Then disinformation. If misinformation is the unintentional spread of fake news, what is disinformation?
Intentional spread of fake news.
That's very good. The intentional spread of fake news. And then the malinformation too is the same thing. But it's the same thing. It's the intention to spread information to cause harm or malicious harm. Or malicious act and harm. You understand? Where does Nanama falls? Come again. Disinformation. Let's appreciate him. Appreciate. Very good. So Nana Ama is here. Do you agree?
Yes.
So I, as a journalist, what did I do? I had the information. Kwekwana is very sick, and I told the public. Nana Ama took it. She had a bad intention to do something So she spread it on towards Alicia. And Alicia shared the information to someone or to you guys without knowing how harmful it is. And that is the basis of our topic or discussion this morning. You understand? So we're looking at media and information literacy during the 2024 general election. It basically means that as young people, and like most of you are having smartphones. How many of you have smartphones? That's good. It's at home, isn't it? Good. So we are doing this basically because even those that are having smartphones, when you get your parents' smartphones and you are using it and you have an information on it and someone say, oh, share this information to someone, you do not have to do what? Just share it. Do you agree? Because when you do it, you'll be causing what? Harm. Do you agree? So let's now look at reasons why people share disinformation or reasons why people what? Disinform. So those people that misinform, they do that basically because, one, financial consideration. They want money. So someone who is not doing any work. The second one is political reasons. Political reasons. These political reasons, they do so because they could what? Get political influence or power. Do you understand? So they will lie in order for them to take them the class prefect. They will lie in order to let them be made the leader. They will lie in order to be made the what? The president. Do you understand? So these people do it because of political reasons. It being political influence or power. Then the third one is social problem. This is basically when you are just there. So when I share the information that Kwana is very sick, Nanama was online or maybe on Instagram or some or Facebook, and then she will just share the information. She will change what I've written in a way, or she will visit me on WhatsApp. She will change what I've written and then share the wrong thing to someone. So these are the three reasons why people do what? They disinform people. You get it? So I'm sure you don't want to find yourself in these reasons. You may not be rich, you understand? But you're happy with what you have. You understand? The next one that we are moving on to, since I still remember the full topic of what we are looking at. Anyone can answer yes. Okay, that's good, but that's not all. You are not done. Who can help you or that? Yes.
Media and information literacy towards the religion.
That's very good. Shine for him. Shine. Shine. Give me one big clap. Daniel and Charles, that's correct. The topic we are looking at is what? Media and information literacy towards the 2024 general election. Now let's look at, we have looked at what information is. The information disorder. Types of information disorder. Let's now go the reasons why people misinform. Let's now look at what election is. When we say election, I've heard of election. What is election? Blue try. That's very good.
It's a time where people,
It's a time.
Yes.
Okay.
Where people vote to elect a leader.
That's very good. Now let's clap for her. That's very good. So when we talk of election, do you want to add something? Okay.
Election is the selection of leaders of a group of people or a country.
That's very good. Let's appreciate him. That's very good. So what they said is not wrong. What we have here is when we say election. When we say election, election is a process of selecting or choosing a leader or representative through voting. You have to add what? Voting. Whereby the electorate should be above 18. Who are electorate? The ones who vote. Smart students. You understand?
Yes.
So when we say voting, you want to know the answer. Voting is a process whereby we select a leader, a representative through voting, whereby the electorate or those who vote should be above what? 18. So now we have looked at information, disinformation and the rest. Now we are looking at what? Election. You know what election is. So as we'll be electing another leader again, come 7 December, there is a lot that goes to play. If you and I don't put things in place, you could see that we have you heard of this one before? Free and fair election. Have you heard of it before? Yes. We have it in Ghana. And when someone say you are not having free and fair election, you know what it means? It means that death, war, regions are fighting among themselves, communities, societies. And you want that to happen in Ghana? No. And how can we stop it? That's what we are doing. So that's why it's very important to do or to listen to me with what? Rapt attention. Do you understand? Do you understand? So now, since we have looked at what an election is, let's now talk about the dangers. So we are looking at the things that will happen if we don't put the things in place, or you and I don't stand up and say, no, I won't spread what? Disinformation, or I won't disinform someone. The first one is reputational damage. Reputational damage. We are doing or looking at the dangers that will happen to us if we continue to do what? Allow this information to do what? To spread. Reputational damage. Who can explain this one to us?
My name is Regina.
Regina.
Reputational damage is when you try to destroy someone's name or career of the person.
That's very good. Let's do two things for her. Let's shine for her. Shine for Regina. Is it Regina? Shine for Regina. Shine. Give her one big clap. And then let's appreciate her. Appreciate. 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 That's very good. So, do you see what she just said? That's very brilliant. And I realized this place is your library. Or, when I was at Market 2, I'm sure now things have changed there. I completed 2015. When I was in Market 2, JHS, we weren't having library. But you are fortunate to have what? A library. So you are supposed to do what? Make use of the library. You read. If you read always, you see those talking. Because they read, it's like they are answering. And what Regina said is very correct. When you say reputation is the good name someone have. Sir praise or image, exactly. Sir praise has a good reputation. Your headmaster, even all of you here. Reputation is not about what? You being rich. Oh, me, I have money, I have car, I have this. No. That is not only about reputation. But when you say reputation, it's about what? Why is it on the floor? There's no space. When you say reputation, it's about the good name you have. I know Regina, I know Daniel, I know Blessing, I know Ananama, I know Felicia, Alicia, sorry, and Charles. You see, those that have answered, they're the ones I know. So when I meet them outside, hey, hello, Sandy, I'm Charles. Okay, I'll know you. But those who have been spoken, you may have a good reputation, a good image, but I don't know your name. You understand? So the first point says what? Reputational damage. If you allow this information to continue to spread, you are destroying someone's image or career. What Nanama did, Kwekwananse is dead. But Kwekwananse is a very rich person in the society, a well-known person, prominent person in society. He is known for his good works. Then you go and spread, Kwekwananse is dead. But that's not what the journalist also said. He said what? Kwekwananse is very sick. So in a way, you have done what? You have damaged his reputation. The second one is what? Loss of life. Loss of lives. The loss is this one. Loss, not this. Okay? Loss of life. Loss of lives. This is not loss. This is not the answer of what I'm trying to say. You get it? This is loss. It's correct. It's the past tense of what? Past tense of what? This past tense of what? Lose. You understand? But this is loss. So loss of lives. Okay? How can the spread of what? This information cause loss of life? In so many ways. Okay, Charles, what will help me? True conflict. Lives, like life. Then the past, the plural. Lives. Can we continue? True conflict. Example is what we displayed here. So I gave the information. Nanama heard it. She misinformed. She misinformed what? Alicia. When Kwekwananse gets well, and he finds out that Nanama did that intentional, he can be in a conflict with her. And that conflict can lead towards death. Do you understand? Or even not even an armor itself. Even someone who say, me, I love Kukwana say too much. Kukwana says that that means I'll die. Yeah, someone will say that, yes. But that's not intelligent. You understand? But someone will say that. The third one is erosion of trust. Erosion of trust. Erosion of trust. What it simply means is that distrust. Come again. You lose trust in someone. That's very good. Okay. So you could see that the electoral process that is going on, there's no trust. The fourth one is trauma of family. This also could happen that in a way that Nanama shared information. Ukwanase found out it was her. Ukwanase can what? Worry her family. Do you understand? Ukwanase will not kill them. Ukwanase is very rich. Remember I said it's very rich. Very prominent in the community. Ukwanase can worry her family. Try and if they are going here, Ukwanase will say, this belongs to me. And then I think the last one, affect decision making. So if you don't trust, we affect what? Decision making. So if the spread of disinformation continues, we won't be able to finalize to elect what? A leader. Come what? 7th December. Do you understand? So do you want these things that I've mentioned to happen? No. If you don't want to happen, then you have to do something. And what should you do? I'll let you know very soon. So we are finding out who are responsible to combat, to curb, to stop what? The spread of what? Or disinformation. The first one, who do you think are responsible to stop the spread of disinformation? Our authorities. That's good. What's your name? Judith. Let's clap for Judith. That's very good. Yes. The public. That's good. Yes. Listen. The citizen. The media. All you said are correct. The first people who are responsible, thank you, to stop the spread of mis and disinformation is the citizen. And who are the citizens? Exactly, the public. You and I. So the first one is what? The citizen. You and I. That's why I've left my work. I've come here to talk to you. Do you understand? To let you know that there's something called what? And it can affect the society about election. That's good. Election coming. It will affect the society though, but how can it affect the society? Through the election. Second one, the state. The state. And the state is through what? The country, the president, and exactly the authorities. The third one is the media, as we said. So me as a journalist, I have what? I have a responsibility to do what? To stop the spread. That's why I've left my house. Nobody is paying me. And I'm coming to talk to you about what? Mis or disinformation. When you go home, you go and teach your friends at home or even your friends at New Kojo and Zion. The fourth one is international development partners. Then the last one, that's the fifth one, is social media or tech companies. What is some of the tech companies we have in Ghana? Or not Ghana, the world? Facebook. Do you understand? Twitter, exactly. Now it's called what? X, exactly. And all that. So all these things are what? Are ways that we can what? Stop the spread. So when you go to Facebook, Twitter, that is now X, Instagram, and there's an information, you should first what? Check whether it's factual. And I'll show you how to check whether it's factual. So the next one we are looking at, I told you, you can stop the spread. And I've shown you who are responsible to stop the spread. And I said you are part. Someone who asks, Mr. Opon, how can I stop the spread? Now, there is one way you can stop the spread. It's through fact check. Fact check. Fact check. Facts. This one. You can stop the spread of disinformation and misinformation through what? Fact check. When we say fact check, Fact check is simply the process of holding someone to his words or letting someone become responsible of his words. So I said something. Kwekwana said is very sick. I told Nanama gave the wrong information. When it comes out that it is wrong, or you want to find out whether Nanama said the correct thing or not, you can either what? Let Nanaba be held with her words. What way can we stop the spread of this information? Yes, let's all say it. Through fact check. And I've told you that fact check are what? Is the process of holding someone responsible to his words. So you could ask, Isaac, what you are saying, is it correct? Or are you sure? Do you understand? Now we are moving on. Then someone will say, how can I fact check? Now in fact checking, there are organizations. There are what? Organizations that are there in helping us to fact check. We have Media Foundation for West Africa. 2, we have Dubawa. It's an organization. Dubawa. Dubawa. We have Ghana Facts. We have African Facts. So Ghana Facts, African Facts, Dubawa, and then what? Media Foundation for West Africa. Clap for yourselves. I gave you names of organizations that you can contact them to help you. So for instance, there's an information about Nanado outside and you want to share it. But I said, hey, the last time, the said who came to our school said, before you have to share the information, you have to be sure it's factual. So let me wait. You can text or contact these organizations. Mention them. Dubawa, Africa Facts. And the last one.
Media Foundation for West Africa.
Very good. Brilliant student. Shine for yourself. Shine. Those who are not shine, you're not brilliant, right? Shine. Give yourself one big clap. That's very good. So when you have your smartphone, what will you do? You go to your
web browser.
Exactly. You go to your web browser or your search engine. If you want to search something from your phone, you go to the web browser or your search engine on your phone and type Dubawa or Ghana Facts or what? Media Foundation for West Africa. It will take you to their site or their website and then get their email and contact them.
Yes.
Are we clear on that?
Yes.
Good. I'm going to teach you how to what? To really find out if something is fake. The first one, so we are doing how to stop the spread or how to find out if a news is fake. Number 1, read the background or the headline. So there is a news link out there. Someone has shared a link to you that Akufo-Addo is doing this or doing that. When you get the information, don't just share it. What do you have to do? You press on the link and read the background or the first 3 words. Paragraph. Sentence, you know anything. You have to read at least the 3 paragraphs. Do you understand? So you read what? The title and then the background of the information or the news. Number 2, check the author. The bad Kwekwana is standing right beside me. And if there is information from me and the bad Kwekwana, who will you see that this information is good? Is it me or the bad Kwekwana? Why me? Why me and not Kwekwana? Good. I'm not bad, but there's another thing. Yes.
Your name will appear. Your name will appear.
Yeah, my name will. You see my name. You see Kwekwana. But why would you choose me over Kwekwana?
It's because I will I'll find facts. I'll use fact check.
Because the bad Kwekwana still want to destroy the other one.
Oh. Yeah, all that saying is there, but yes. Try.
Because you are the journalist.
Very good. So, Anastasia said because you are the journalist. You are the journalist because I am known. I'm just Fine, Kwakwananse is also known, but it's known for what? For its bad deeds. But you know that I do good, or I write good facts. Do you understand? I give good information. So when information comes from me, you know, okay, this one is not wrong, it's correct. Do you understand? So you have to know the author. The next one is the source. The source. When we say source, what comes to mind? That's good. What comes to mind? Yes. Yes, but the website. You understand? I mean the information. When any link you have, meaning that it has a website. When you have a link and you press on it, it either has a website. You understand? So the information is coming from a good website, and that's the source. So in fact checking whether this information is wrong or not, or it's a mis or disinformation, you have to do what? Check the source. And how can you check the source? The website. Someone should give me an example of website. News websites. News websites. Ghana2.com. That's very good. Yes, my friend. Oral News. We have Joy News. We have GBC. We have GBC Online. Yes. City Newsroom. That's clap for yourselves. So do you understand? So all these places are what? Are websites. They are what? Sources of information. So if an information is coming from City Newsroom, would you say it's wrong? No, you say it's wrong. If an information is coming from Joy News, you say it's wrong. If it's coming from GBC Online News, would you say it's wrong? Who knows GBC? Very good. If you say it's wrong, do you understand? But if an information is coming from someone or known source, like the example we use, Kwakwananse, it might be fake. Okay. The next one is check the date, because if the date is last year, 25th January, it's last year, and they said Akufo-Addo is traveling to America. He did that last year, the last but one. Ask an expert. Ask an expert. An expert can be who? An expert can be who? A journalist, a news broadcaster, organization. We're not mentioning one word. An expert can be what? Can be an expert can be who? A fact checker. You understand? So you ask these people, sir, I've seen this information. I want to share. Is it correct? Is it visible? Is it modern? Can I go ahead? You say, let me get back to you. Or better still, you get the word. You text or email the word. The organizations. Do you understand? Then the last one, speak to an attendee. Attend and add double E to it. Attendee. For instance, you go for a program. They are doing international youth conference, and you want to share the link they shared. You understand? Blessing want to share. Someone is talking at the back. Blessing want to share. Blessing can call Alicia. Alicia went to the international youth conference at Belgium. Alicia, were you at the conference? Oh yes, I went. Did the president speak on this and that? He said, oh yes, he spoke on that. Then she can do what? She can share. Do you understand? So these are the ways that you can stop or you can put in place to find out whether a news is factual or not. Do you understand? Very good. Any question?
Sir, please, can an organization have false information?
Yes and no. Listen critically. Don't go and misquote or misconstrue me. Yes, because the organization is also a human. Do you understand? It can make mistakes, but it doesn't happen every day. The organization can make a mistake, but it's not always. It's once what? A while. Good. Once a while. But most of the times they don't. Because they themselves do what? Fact check before they bring the news outside. You understand? That's a brilliant question.